Hey guys, how's it going? Eli here, back with another video where today we're going to be going over some exciting reprint news as well as the official winner of who is going to be walking away with the Elite Trainer box from Fusion Strike. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So one thing I did want to get out of the way while we kind of discuss it is we actually, first off, want to give a shout out to our boy Jason. Both Jasons actually, who won the Espeon last week. One of them, however, was so excited about the fact that he won an Espeon that he asked if we would open up a couple more packs. So we're going to open 11 more Fusion Strike packs. Best of luck to him and kind of see what we can get from there. So I'll do that briefly, and then once I've done that, I'll kind of go over who the winner is going to be for the break from the comments listed last time, and then we'll get into the video. So while I do open these packs up, one thing I do want to kind of go over and discuss is we're going to be doing, and I'll make an announcement for it too on all of our social media pages, but we're going to start doing some more giveaway stuff. So basically what that's going to look like is we're going to be doing a tier list, I should say, of kind of how we're going to be doing giveaways. So as we progressively get more and more people that are subscribed to the channel, kind of interact with the channel, then we're going to be giving more and more items away weekly. So for starters, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing just a simple old giveaway of 6 packs a week. You know, obviously we're a really small channel, so as far as it goes, that doesn't kind of, you know, cost us a lot of money weekly to be able to do that kind of giveaway. And then once we hit 250 subscribers, then we'll be able to ramp that up. And so on and so forth, and as we get more subscribers, we'll ramp it up more and more. So in order for you guys to enter into this weekly giveaway, which we will be giving away every week, this will be 6 of whatever the current set is, so Fusion Strike. All you have to do is, once again, be subscribed, leave a comment down below, and then like the video. So for those people that did happen to literally like the video, comment, and already are subscribed on last week's break, which literally there was 4 of you guys. So as far as it goes right now, there's a 1 in 4 chance for you to get an Elite Trainer box, which is worth about 45 to 50 bucks market value. So in all honesty, it's a complete steal what you're kind of walking away with, considering your odds are 25%. So, I mean, if you're trying to get literal free Pokemon packs weekly, like, all you have to do is just, you know, get that and you have a small chance. But in the grand scheme of things, we're not like such a huge YouTube channel that has like 30, 40, 50 people commenting and a ton of different subscribers that are attached to the YouTube channel. So you've got pretty high odds as it is in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, definitely make sure. And the best part is too, is how it's going to also work is every single video that you leave a like down below and comment on, you also are allowed to enter in multiple times. So if you comment and leave likes on multiple videos, you actually are entered in multiple times, and then we will announce the winner every single Monday. So we're going to be just continuously doing that, starting off with 6 packs. We'll eventually transition into 12 packs, 18 packs, Elite Trainer boxes, and booster boxes as we just progressively get more and more. So milestones include, and we'll kind of give a breakdown later in our next video, but also send out emails and post on our social media, which can be found in the link down below in the description. It's going to be milestones: 250 subscribers, 500 subscribers, 750, 1,000, and then 2,500, 5,000, and 10,000. So those are going to kind of be all the milestones. And like once you hit that like kind of 10,000 mark, then we're going to be giving out several booster boxes a week. You know, once we hit that 1,000 mark, we'll be giving out a booster box a week. So, and I mean, depending upon the user engagement, like we're still going to have a ton of product that we're going to be giving away weekly to those people that are engaging with the videos. So, and as always, we can't thank you guys all enough for supporting the channel, as it is truly appreciated, regardless of the fact of the matter. If you are subscribed, we still can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, that's it as far as it goes for Jason. Doesn't look like he got any amazing pulls. Walked away with a Pikachu, walked away with a Serena, so nothing crazy, sadly, but hey, at the end of the day, he still walked away with that Espeon last week, so we can't complain. But now we are going to get rid of the overall picture on our capture card, and we are going to be transitioning to our second monitor. And so we're going to first start off with doing the YouTube random comment picker. That's how we're going to be doing it. Like I said before, leave a comment down below, be subscribed, and then leave a like. That's how you're able to kind of get entered into this. So we had 4 comments that were made. So those people that did make those 4 comments are entered. So congratulations to whoever the winner is. Let's find out. And the winner is Jason Kranz. Hey, Jason. Hey, my guy, you didn't walk away with anything good this video, but you did end up winning Elite Trainer Box for Fusion Strike. So, yeah, I already have all your information, so I can actually just get this shipped out to you when I ship out all the rest of your product. So congratulations to that, Jason. Hopefully you see this and then get excited that you at least walked away with a Fusion Strike Elite Trainer Box. So congrats to Jason on that. But yeah, all right, so let us get into the upcoming video. This is the upcoming video. The upcoming topic for today's video, which is actually a, kind of continuation on what we've been talking about with the overall decline of the Pokemon market. So one of the things I kind of want to talk about that I think is very, very, very important is we are getting more reprints. And now you might say to yourself, Eli, we already know that. You talked about how we got more reprints for Chilling Reigns and Battle Styles and Evolving Skies. Yes, but we got confirmed reprints for Darkness Ablaze, confirmed reprints for Vivid Voltage, confirmed reprints for Sword and Shield base Elite Trainer boxes. We also found out from, and I talked about this on Friday's stream, so for those people that don't know, my distributor also had a backstock inventory of some booster boxes of, oh my gosh, how am I forgetting? Fates Collide, as well as Lost Thunder. So as far as it goes, I don't think that was a reprint, because I think as far as they were attached to pre-release cases as far as how you were to get access to that. So I highly doubt that one in and of itself was a pre-order, but I wouldn't be surprised if you also saw the prices go down. So basically the reason why this is such huge news is it's just a continuation of what we've been going over. We already knew that obviously prices have kind of plummeted recently with the overall, with the overall continuation of reprints. Chilling Reigns sub 100, Battle Styles going for around 86, Evolving Skies is going to continue to drop, and so on and so on. But now, of course, you're seeing those prices drop for the other sealed product. Darkness Ablaze, I saw it go down to 120. I wouldn't be surprised if you could see it below 120 pretty soon here. You also have your Vivid Voltage product, which I think it was on the first page. I could be 100% wrong and missing it. But Vivid Voltage, I saw the booster box was actually selling for around 130. At one point, it was selling for around 125. Why am I missing it? Am I blind? Am I not seeing this? There it is. 132. And this was selling for 160 literally 2 days ago. So the prices have continued to drop across the board. And so it's actually very exciting for those people that are trying to get opportunities. I'd be lying if I said that it hasn't hurt me a lot, because my distributors have turned kind of into scalpers and are charging a ridiculous amount for booster boxes because they're taking advantage of the hype as well as the reprints. But at the end of the day, it still helps the general health of the market. It helps you, the consumer, so it's healthy, and I can't fully complain. Now, with that being said, once again, we're going to continue to talk about the implications and what this is going to look like for the market going forward. So at this point, they've literally reprinted every single one of the sets for the general Sword and Shield non-kind of collection sets. And what I mean by collection sets, I mean Champion's Path, I mean Shining Fates, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went back and they actually reprinted those. But as far as it goes, they've just about reprinted everything leading up until Darkness Ablaze. So what is the expectation with that going forward? Obviously, there's been confirmation that Walmart around the country has been going around and doing reprints for their Elite Trainer boxes for Sword and Shield base. The next expectation is we're going to see some Sword and Shield base set booster box reprints. We're also going to see some reprints as well for Rebel Clash. So it's kind of the hunch that we kind of had discussed earlier when I had said there's a large kind of gap in between now and the next set that comes out in February for the V-Star cards. So it wouldn't surprise me if they continued along the lines of reprints, seeing how far back they go. We're almost completely all the way back if we're talking just straight up booster box reprint sets. So in my personal opinion, I think we're going to get those reprints. And this might sound like a hot take, but considering the fact of the matter that we have seen some kind of backstock inventory of older sets show up, wouldn't surprise me if there were other sets, such as the Cosmic Eclipse era that got reprints, or could potentially see backstock log pop up that would cause the price to slowly go down. And I mean, if you guys want to, we can take a look and see what's kind of going on with Lost Thunder. I don't think the price has actually budged. Obviously, not every single distributor is going to kind of have it. I mean, the price is as low as $309. Market price is $500. Take everything you see, obviously, with a grain of salt on what that really means. We take a look at Fates Collide. We can take a look and see the booster box price. I mean, it's not one of those things where the price itself has really gone down much. So, like I said, it could be very much so exclusive to my overall distributor as far as it goes. But yeah, don't be surprised if you start to see a lot of the prices across the board for some of these Sun and Moon era sets begin to get reprinted. Because honestly, at this point, everything is starting to get reprinted, and so everything's up for grabs. So the price is just going to absolutely continue to just shatter downwards and plummet. And what's interesting too is I think what's very important, and I was actually talking as well, to some people, kind of getting sentiment on what they think as far as the overall trajectory of the market is when it comes to going downward, how far we think we're going to go. And one of the things that was interesting, I even saw SM Pratt bring this up in his most recent video, is one of the best telltale signs is not that the fact of the matter that okay, why are prices dropping? Like, is it the reprints that are causing people to panic sell? Is it just the general, demand decrease? Like, how can we tell overall? And one of the things I think he brings up a very good point, and I can kind of attest to this as a seller, is it's the overall selling point or how long it takes for product to sell initially. And what do I mean by that? For a while, if you were to go onto the Pokemon Center and you were to want to buy just a regular Elite Trainer box for whatever upcoming set it would sell out immediately. It would be so fast, Evolving Skies, you couldn't buy it within 30 seconds because bots were up and they were buying it all right away. And we're at a point now where there's been times where items have been up for several hours. Now, I know obviously Elite Trainer Box exclusives are still pretty high demand right now, but just general overall product has started to slow down as far as it goes when it comes to the overall demand in which it's been bought up. I remember when I first was selling product, Battle Styles, Chilling Reign pre-orders, Evolving Skies pre-orders, a lot of these sets were selling within, selling out within anywhere between 30 minutes less to as long as an hour. And now it's taking me a day, 2 days for me to sell product. Obviously, and I think, I think there are certain factors at play when it comes to, how I price my items. But as far as it goes, when I priced my Fusion Strike, for example, I priced it at 125 and the market price at the time was 150. You can make an argument saying that, the demand for that set is really low, but then you can also make an argument across the board that the demand for Pokemon products in general is just going low because Battle Styles was not a very popular set and the demand for that was still very high as it pushed 160 up until the release of when it was officially opening day for Battle Styles. So I think as far as it goes, you've just started to see an artificial demand decrease as you've seen a lot of people kind of scatter when it comes to just offloading a lot of their product and kind of a lot of fear mongering when it comes to the doomsday of the product going down. And I've mentioned this before and I'll mention this again. When it comes to the product that is in this market, it's not all one thing. It's kind of like with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin can go up 10% and Ethereum can go up 20%, or Bitcoin could go down 10% and Bitcoin or Ethereum can go up 5%. It's like, for those people that don't know cryptocurrencies, the basic example I'm giving is in a cryptocurrency market, there's no one correlation when it comes to the market going down together or going up together. It could do the exact opposite of one another. And so when it comes to this kind of market in and of itself, you can still be in a bear market and certain things are going to pop off, especially those that have the most lagging when it comes to the overall upwards trajectory. Like some sets kind of delayed when it came to them popping off and correcting on what is their true market value. But then you, of course, on the other hand, have certain other sets that are starting to see that downwards action where it is really hitting them hard because they're, like WotC kind of leading the pack as WotC product does continue to climb downwards. And you've seen it kind of plummet. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps going down. I've talked about crazy numbers as low as $100,000 on a base set. First edition Shadowless Charizard. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But however, with that being said, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised overall as you start to see a lot of the product has retraced 40, 50, 60%. Hell, you're saying to yourself, Evolving Skies booster boxes were literally selling for, over 190 less than 3 weeks ago. They got a reprint, dropped all the way down to 117. It's one of those things where, obviously reprints played a factor nonetheless. But as far as it goes, it'll be a huge telltale sign to see kind of what the demand is going to be and if this is going to potentially cause the product to kind of turn around and go back up in value as you're starting to see these reprints kind of roll out the next week. So yeah, definitely something I think that's very important to kind of take a look at the end of the day. So I mean, honestly, guys, it's starting to get crazy. You know, like we don't know what the Pokemon company's kind of gonna do, you know, with everything. But just like I said before, man, don't be surprised if you keep seeing more and more reprints happen, as I do think it will be overall healthy for the correction of the market as things start to get caught up. As you start to see that, you know, the next set still has that kind of buffer of the next couple weeks. And I mean, not to mention the fact of the matter, guys, we've got Black Friday literally around the corner, like a week and a half away. So wouldn't be surprised if you start to see a lot of products start to go down. And I mean, you know, TCG Player also came out with an email saying they're going to be doing their special where you get 15% back on everything you buy from them. You know, most everything. Obviously, there's certain products that they're limiting, but like for Pokemon, for example, if you really think about it, if you take advantage of that Black Friday deal, you buy a Evolving Skies Elite Trainer Box for $117 right now. You take that 15% that you're giving cash back a couple days afterwards. You're basically able to buy that booster box in and of itself for less than $100 when you do the math. So it's honestly one of these things where these prices are just absolutely dirt cheap. So, and one thing, and this will be my final note because this video is almost going 20 minutes, but this is something that I want to talk about that I think is very important. You know, obviously, you know, it's important to not get stuck in one camp, you know. You shouldn't be the camp of everything's going up to the moon, stonks, and you shouldn't be in the camp of, you know, Pokemon's going to die, no one cares about it, it was all a fad. I think you have to be very rational and you have to be, you know, very much so transparent and, you know, look at the bigger picture. You know, like overall, obviously, I think that the market in and of itself is bullish, but that's long term. Like, and when I say long term, I mean like the next 5 to 10 years, you know. But short term, within the next, you know, 1 to 2+ years, I think short term you could see more correction and price action go down. Because whether you are one of those people that believes it's a bubble or not, I think that in an overall healthy market trend, you do have to see some downwards action because nothing can go up forever. Eventually, there will come a day where there's going to be some retracements when it comes to overall price product as it does become overvalued in the short term. So that's something that's very important. And with that being said too, you know, obviously I'm someone that's saying like, you know, I myself am getting, you know, distributors that are like starting to increase and raise product prices so that you're seeing booster boxes for some distributors charging $86 to $90, but yet you're seeing battle styles being sold on places like TCG Player for $85. Here's the thing you guys have to understand, and I feel like a lot of people aren't really talking about this. For those people that have been in the market, this is not unusual for Pokemon to do this kind of stuff and to absolutely reprint the crap out of a set. You know, for those people that don't remember as well, let's take a look at like Crimson Invasion. Back in the day when Crimson, you know, a lot of people were buying booster boxes for as low as $75, $76. Crimson Invasion went on a flash sale for a little bit on Troll and Toad where they were selling them for $60 a piece. And so it's one of those things where you have to take into consideration, who knows if battle styles can go on a flash sale one of these days and sell for like $70, $75. You know, that's not guaranteed at all, but I am saying it wouldn't be out of the realms. Not to mention the fact of the matter, everyone remembers Roaring Skies. For those people that were back in the XY era, it was one of those sets that was very popular because the Shaman was a competitive standard card. It got super expensive at one point, which made it really hard for a lot of competitive players to be able to partake in the overall competitive format. And with that being said, with everything reopening up again, I think I had mentioned this before in an earlier video, but I said don't be surprised if they start really focusing on these reprints since they're going to be able to compete in person again. And so that's exactly what they did with Evolving Skies. It got absolutely obliterated, reprinted in the ground, and we're in the Sword and Shield era, guys. And so that's part of the competitively viable format, you know? Obviously, Sun and Moon is kind of out of the rotation, so it's less likely that you're going to see reprints from Sun and Moon. But with that being said, it's still part of Expanded, which is still an important, viable part when it comes to the overall competitive play. So whether you are a competitive player or not, it is still important that you pay attention to this kind of stuff because it could potentially dictate the future of the market on the odds of reprints potentially happening. So it doesn't surprise me at all that we're kind of seeing these reprints as everything starts to kind of get rolled out with, you know, competitive play, Pokemon companies trying to catch up, demand is starting to go down, yada, yada, yada. You know, I can keep giving more reasons, but at the end of the day, you get the kind of sentiment that I'm giving. You know, it just overall makes sense. This isn't out of the ordinary for the Pokemon company to do this. They've done it before. So for those people that are coming out and saying like, oh no, this is just a fad, like no, this is something that is legit. The Pokemon company's done this before. So as far as it goes, who knows how low things could go, because the Pokemon company is definitely not one that is afraid of absolutely reprinting the crap out of modern product into the dirt until prices are dirt cheap, so that their competitive players are able to get their product for cheap. But yeah. But once again, guys, I'll give a friendly reminder. Please make sure to leave a like down on this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment as far as it goes. Which set would you like to see reprinted within the Sun and Moon era specifically? Let's kind of have that be the comment subject, where you can kind of give your take on what do you think is the most likely set as well to possibly be reprinted now that we're starting to see a lot of these reprints come out. And like I said before, this gives you the opportunity to get entered into that weekly giveaway where we'll be giving away 6 Fusion Strike packs every single week to a lucky winner. So thank you guys all so much again for watching. That is the end of the video. Until then, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.